Hey guys, welcome. It's auction day. We are going to get another video started here. Mamaw's in here, and the first thing I want to do is get a good word of the day. All right, Mamaw, what's your good word of the day?
Good word of the day. Hope. There's always hope in every day. So we got to look forward to what we can hope for.
That's a perfect word for today. I'm hoping it's going to be a good one.
Me too.
We're up here in the heart of Ohio Antique Center. We haven't opened yet. We got a few people just showing up. Lynn's just walking over here right now, getting ready to open Mojo's. But it's going to be an interesting day. Auction day is always fun. I'm going to put me a little order in for breakfast and lunch right now, since Lynn just got here. And we're going to start opening up here soon. About 5 minutes, we'll be open in the heart of Ohio Antique Center. We are in here right now, and Lucas has been checking out a piece that he's wanting. He's wanting to buy this floral cameo vase.
There's a
right
couple
here.
pieces I like, but this is the one piece I want to take home, and of course it's up to $190.
It's up to $190. Hey, I hope it goes a lot higher than that, bud.
Yeah, you're funny.
Oh, that's fun. So we're getting ready for the auction. We're about 12 minutes from start time. Let's do one more quick run through. This right here, guys, is again what we're selling today. After the sale, we'll come out here and we'll talk a little bit about what some of the prices brought, things like that. So all of these items here are selling. We have the cases over here selling with all the Bohemian, the cloisonne, the Victorian glass. There's a really great Japanese sword over there. And then all of this glass collection, which is just unbelievable quality. Lots of interest. We got lots of phone bidding today, so I won't be able to record during the auction a whole lot. I might try and get a couple commentary pieces here and there, but for the most part we'll do a wrap up after the auction and kind of tell you guys some of the highlights, some of the surprises, some of the good buys that we think, and any other insight that we can bring to you. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll do that right after the auction's over. So what do you guys finding so far that's interesting?
A Carnival glass bowl is up to base is $650.
$650. What number is that? 383?
Yep, Northwood.
So lot 383, and there's a Carnival glass Northwood vase. Let's go look at it real quick. Right here is the one that we just looked at. This one here is sitting at $650 currently. It does have a Northwood mark in it. I've never seen one before, and I had no idea it was going to bring that kind of money. So let's set that one back down. And yeah, that's going to be interesting. After the sale, we'll go through and point out some more. Sissy wants to show us something that she really likes a lot too.
I like this one.
Oh, the Millefori, the Italian one? You gonna buy that one?
Well, if it's expensive, probably not. Because
you got a limited budget?
Well, I don't need it, but I just think it's really cute.
It is cute.
And
I
have really tulips growing in my, or lilies, whatever they're called, growing in my front yard right now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to cut them and put them in a cute vase.
Oh, put lilies in there. That's cool. I don't know, Mama, what was your pick of the sale?
Well,
because you photoed all this, or most of it.
I love everything, but I don't know why I was drawn to these vases here. This picture and this vase.
All these rainbow kind of colors back
know.
here. So this looks like an Italian glass.
It's just
That's really cool.
It reminds me
and
of
then this
spring.
one over here, it does. I mean, I don't know if it's Italian or not, but it just reminds me of Italian glass. Victorian. Those are cool. Okay, they remind me of spring.
Yeah, but I love everything. It was so beautiful. Everything is just, I couldn't pick. I love the casters because I was thinking, oh, you know, I would like to collect those sometime, but I don't know.
Well, we're gonna go see what happens.
Afterwards, I liked this one right here. I was looking and I was like, oh yeah, I'll put myself down for that one.
Which one is it?
That kind of reminds me of like
Looks like an Austrian
Halloween.
vase, maybe like Lotz or one of them.
Yeah, I was thinking this would be Lotz. But I like this vase. So
Cool
I'll put myself
colors.
down.
What I like is that all you youngins are all interested in glass. I love it. It's like a resurgence of interest levels in Victorian
Did you hear
glass.
Kaylin?
Yeah, she liked the
She said she
Millefori.
wants that one.
Yeah, that's pretty
Is
fun.
that one real popular or something?
Usually they go for pretty decent money.
Well, shoot.
Dad sold one of those like that for $1,000. He said.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been about 3 or 4 months ago. We got close to $1,000 out of it. We actually sold it twice, and I brought the same both times we sold it. The first time nobody paid for it, and so we sold it again. That happens sometimes. Oh, it's gonna be exciting.
It's such a pretty collection.
The intensity is building. Pre-auction excitement right here.
Ooh, I remember who has this thing.
That's next.
Now that sells next week. Yeah, this is all going to be in next week's auction.
I don't like this skull. It's kind of creepy.
The skull creepy.
He had it in his kitchen.
There's still
I like
some
this
really
a
cool
lot,
glass
though.
though. I mean, this is for next week.
Wow. I didn't see this.
Alrighty.
It's going to
Oh,
be
a
fun.
snake. That's like a.
A little glass snake.
I like
Is this like that Lotus again?
Yeah, I think it is.
The
I mean,
Austrian.
And I almost
that's
said this
what
one
I've always
looks
been
like
told.
Ice cream.
That kind of does look like ice cream, doesn't it?
I have phone bits.
chocolate.
All right, well, let's get our phone bids sorted out.
We better get busy.
Silka's here passing out phone bid sheets for all the phone bidders. How many phone bids we got today? A couple sheets full?
Hillary's got a lot. She's up to 4 pages. It's
4
probably
pages?
Not gonna be it yet.
We still have more coming in.
I have just a couple.
All right, pre-auction,
You know what? Every
pre-auction
time
right here, guys.
Every time I like something, it always sells for too much. Remember those paintings?
Yeah, the porcelain.
All right, Joe, you bought some bookcases yesterday. You're gonna take to the house. That's pretty cool. What are you gonna put in them?
I bought those books at an estate sale. I'm gonna put those in them.
Okay.
And then I have some books I bought off your guys' whatnot a few months ago. Put in. They're
Okay.
Nice leather-bound books.
So you want to put books in them for the most part?
Yes.
Oh,
books.
cool.
Nice
Okay.
books, leather-bound books.
I figured you end up putting a bunch of art glass in it too. I don't know.
I might. I was thinking about taking this stuff home. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
Thinking about it. Okay, cool. What's in the sale today that you like?
There's a lot of cool satin glass. There's some Tiffany-esque looking vases I like.
Yeah.
And there's some cloisonne I really like.
Oh, cool. That's
So
awesome.
There's quite a few things.
Awesome. Well, this is kind of a rare little sale we're having today. It's going to be fun to see what happens. Hey, Hillary, we're just getting ready to get started. You got a big phone bid list.
Yes, yes, we got a lot of action today.
A lot of action today.
Yeah.
4 pages of phone bids.
That's by the longest, biggest one I've had.
In a while, for sure.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh,
Yes.
that's cool.
Yes.
All right. And we're about 10 minutes from starting, so
Okay.
good luck.
All right.
So we're getting ready to start this auction today, and we have many different ways that people can bid. But this is an interesting fact on one of the reports that we get from Invaluable shows that we have over 3,644 absentee bids, and our high bid platform had over 4,000. So that's over 7,000 absentee bids before today starts. That's pretty exciting, and we're sitting at 106 people live with us as well. Let me just see what else we got here. There's bidders from. This is interesting. Over 311 bidders from Australia are registered for this auction. That is cool.
That's my mouse.
I know. I want to move that screen there. Move that up so I can read more of them stats. This is interesting. Yeah, just scroll. There you go. We got folks from how many different countries are there, Luke?
A lot.
Like 50
Holy
different countries
smokes.
registered there. We've had, is there totals on this stuff? I'd love to share the totals at the top. Is there like a summary page or something with totals?
I think this is.
No, we can't do it during the auction. Well, after the auction, I'll try and get some totals for you. This is a crazy amount of volume and interest in
7
this
bidders
auction.
from Austria,
7
22
bidders from
Belgium,
Austria,
6
Belgium, Canada,
321 Canada.
Czech Republic,
China.
France, Germany, Hong Kong, Hungary, India, crazy, all over the world. And this is, we have a lot of bidders every week, but today's sale is just an extraordinary amount of interest in. So it's going to be fun, and we're getting ready to start. So we'll come back to you after a bit with some more facts and after sale report. All right, guys, we're going to do an after sale discussion here. The sale is now over. How long did it take?
12 hours almost on the. No, 10 hours. 10 and a half
10
hours.
and a half hours of auctioning, and we had how many people at the end of the auction? This is the most we've ever had.
938.
938 people live participating, live bidding. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And that's why it took so long, because everyone was bidding. Lots of fun. So Lucas, let's first off, what was your favorite item that we sold today? What do you think? What do you call out?
My favorite item.
Oh,
Probably the one
yeah.
I bought.
Lucas bought one item today. What'd you buy?
2 items actually.
Oh, 2 items.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought this.
Okay, let's bring it up here. And you made your mind up when we picked this estate up that you were going to buy that piece, right?
Mm-hmm. I did.
And tell us about it. What did you have to give for it?
$400. $425 actually.
$425.
I had no idea it would go that much.
You were
but-
thinking maybe 100, 100 quarter, 100 and a half.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago, I said, "Oh, I'm gonna get that piece. I like that piece a lot." And then I thought, "Oh, it might go for $100." That's when my dad was like, "Oh yeah, I think I'll go for about $100, maybe $150." And then I went for $425. But I already told myself I'm getting it, so I got it.
That's Lucas's memory of this deal, and plus he's been collecting glass, and he's starting to really get into some great cameo. Okay, so let's look at our list, Luke. Let's talk about the top few items here. The surprise of the day was a hurricane hurricane
the
or tornado. A tornado carnival glass vase.
That right here. I was so surprised by this.
So surprised. I never had. I did not know what this was until the auction. So this is called a
Tornado
tornado
by Northwood.
by Northwood. And how much did it bring?
$850.
$850. Show them the eyeballs, like on the side. The eye of the storm, I guess. I don't know what that is. And show them the bottom. It's got the Northwood mark. So if you're not familiar with Northwood, Northwood's got like an N mark with a line under it for Northwood. And that piece surprised me. I had no idea. Our office manager up front came back and she said she tried to find one online and only found one. It was sold in 2016. Was the only piece even available.
Only for $100, she said.
I don't remember what she said it brought, but anyway, so that was a really cool piece. Let's see the phone here.
Yeah. Look, this is the other piece I got.
There's the other piece Lucas got. What did you have to give for that one?
Pretty piece. I believe it was like 80 or 90.
80 or 90, okay.
Yeah.
And then let me see that phone back. Let's go through some of these other highlights. So the Lotes Bowl was another highlight.
This, I was going to try and buy this one, but then the first one went for a lot more than I thought it was. And so I didn't end up getting it, but I was really looking at this one. I wanted it, but too much.
Do you remember what that one brought?
Oh, I feel like saying 450.
It may have been. This didn't come up in order, so I'm guessing here. It was around the 450 mark. Don't see it. It was around 450. We're gonna hold it there. We think it was $450, but there was another piece of Loach that really surprised us. The one on the stand. Yeah. This one here, and it brought, was it $900?
It was a lot.
I think this guy right here, I think ended up being right at $900, and that's a gorgeous piece of Lotes, and it had a great stand with it.
Oh, did you tell him about this piece yet?
Okay, and then this one here is the one that's got Tiffany Studios mark on the bottom.
$1,100.
And it brought $1,100. Absolutely gorgeous piece. And you know, we put it in the catalog as style of Tiffany Studios. It is a signed Tiffany Studios base. I wasn't 100% sure on the feather pulled at the top. Not an expert in Tiffany by any means, so we had a lot of people looking at it, and it brought $1,100.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a couple more highlights. Lamps. Let's talk about lamps for a second.
Oh yeah.
The most expensive lamp was this one right here.
The hard glass lamp. What?
The Pearpoint. Let's show them this one. Right here, this little Pearpoint lamp ended up selling for $1,000, and it's got a gorgeous shade on it. The shade was unmarked, but the base was signed Pearpoint, and it's just got great lines in it. And we had several bidders on that piece, and it ended up selling for $1,000. All right, so what do you got there?
This is another Northwood piece. It's the corn vases, which these corn vases
look really in the
so
detail.
good. I was really surprised by these.
And that one was $200. That
yeah,
one brought.
about $200. There's the Northwood
your marks
mark
on the bottom.
But I had no idea when we pulled these out. And this one, I think it did the best of all of them, probably because the color. But yeah.
And then also this little ribbed vase here. I'm not sure who made this vase.
I think that did like $450.
It was $450 range. I can't remember which. It was 450.
On it
it brought $450. Lucas is on it, and that's a really interesting item. I wasn't sure. I was thinking pre-sale at maybe $150, $200 range. But Lucas, let's talk about a couple maybe good buys that were happening today, because there were a few. Mm-hmm. Probably one of the better buys, in my opinion, in today's auction was the paperweight lamp.
Oh yeah, $1,100.
$1,100, and that was an absolute incredible buy. Let's walk over there and show them.
Oh, you know what else was a good buy?
No, this was a good buy.
This
Great
Gallet
buy.
right here.
The Gallet, $90, and then we sold a lamp later in the auction than this one. I didn't think it was as good. That brought around $200.
I don't remember what lamp you talked about.
It was another miniature we had.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go over here and look. This was a great buy in today's auction. It is signed. It was what is the artist's name on this?
I
Do you
can't
remember? Here, I got it right here. It is a Charles Lawton art glass lamp, and these sell retail in the $3,000 to $4,000 range. A lot of times they'll bring that at auction, $25,000, $35,000, $4,000.
Mm-hmm.
And this one only brought $1,200 today. That was an absolute bargain. It seems like a lot of money when you say $1,200, but when you see the comparables on it, it was actually a really great buy, and that was at $1,200. This one here was interesting. This lamp brought $350, I believe. The Quazelle. It is signed shade, filigree base. Pretty cool piece, and it brought $350. Let me think here. The Lowe's we talked about. Oh,
the Gone with the Wind.
The Gone with the Wind lamp. Which one?
That one. I thought.
Oh, the first one that we sold?
Yeah.
That was it, $350, I believe, right?
I kind of thought it was a steal.
Yeah, that was another good buy, $350. And I mean, just because of the rarity in the scene. I told you last week, I said if this lamp brings 300 or 1200, it wouldn't surprise me either way.
But
Just because of the scene is so rare and the great detail in this thing. I mean, the detailing is off the charts.
Meyer did good.
Hand painted, yeah. So whoever bought this one, they got a great buy. And that's a pretty cool piece. Okay, talk about the cranberry glass bride's basket that brought $350. You remember the one I'm talking about? Up on the top, all the way around on the other side on the top. It was a great piece.
Over there?
Yeah, that one at the very end.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's just such a phenomenal piece. Look at the work in this. I mean, that is phenomenal. $350 is where this one landed at. I thought that was great work in that piece. Very, very interesting. And we had a lot of water pitcher sets today, Luke.
Yeah,
do you remember which ones we sold? We had a couple groups. That one up on the top right there. Yeah. The one up here on the top, I believe this was lot, what is this, lot number 115? Yeah, lot 115. This one brought $250.
Was it really?
Another Northwood set. And I still think this had some room left in it. I mean, look at the color on that cup. That is such a astonishing color. And that one brought $250. What else
is really good?
you want to point out today? Oh, the pickle casters.
casters.
Well, you know, I was telling you that those used to bring $200 and $300 and $400 years and years ago, and then these today were bringing like $150 range.
Well, I just had low expectations because I mean, I just don't love pickle casters, I guess. But
Yeah.
then they started bringing 150. I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Isn't that interesting though? How different perspectives from different generations, because you've never seen them selling for that kind of price yet. You know, you're only a year and a half into this business, and that's really the first good pickle casters you've seen sell, I believe.
Yeah.
And these, I mean, these are pretty exceptional ones. Let's look at them one more time. I mean, that's just great quality. All those. Pitcher and bowl. We had a lot of like carnival glass plates that brought like this one here. I'm pretty sure this one's the one that brought 150. Good luck. Was it this one?
No,
No, it's a good luck bowl. That's a peacock. The good luck bowl in the back brought 150, which is this one way back here. And the peacock up here, this one brought 250, wasn't it?
Show them this one too. This one brought.
Oh, and this one was around
This was the poppy,
$150, $180 somewhere in this on there. So the carnival glass overall, there's a lot of interest in it. We had a lot of people previewing. We talked before the auction about that. Okay, so Lucas, this is the first week of this collection. Let's talk about the next 2 weeks for a sec. Next 2 weeks, we have a lot more from this collection. Just turn around right here, and we'll just start showing to you.
Don't show them this. I'm gonna buy this.
Don't show here. Show them which piece you like. Another piece of art glass,
I really
probably
like this
Lotes.
piece. Yeah, I think it's Lotes, and I'm not going to show you guys the yellow sticker. I don't want you guys to
You'll
know.
find it in the catalog, right? But all this art glass all through here is all in next week's auction. Carnival glass cups. There's portrait plates down here on the bottom. Something else I really like is this really rare. I like this bride's basket. I think this is a pretty rare basket. And then down here on the bottom, look at this Victorian, like a peach blown almost, with cherub scenes all the way around. That's a pretty cool piece. Another big Lotes piece. This is all next week's auction. As well, you got centerpieces up on the top row. Another Victorian bride's basket over here.
That a lot right there.
Lamps next week, Luke. Let's talk a little bit about these lamps we're selling next week, because it's pretty phenomenal.
Why are you going this way?
I want to show them the rest of these smalls real quick, and then we're going to show lamps. So right here is the other grouping of smalls from this collection. This is all selling next week, next Thursday, and there's great Victorian basketry here. Great art glass. I mean, it's just going to be another fun sale. Look at the fairy lamp with the owl. Like, that's an absolute stunning piece. A lot of stuff coming in for next week. But then we go right around this corner and check this out, guys. We have a better lineup of lamps next week than we did this week. So right here, all of these lamps, all selling next week. This one is a signed Handel. It's signed down here on the base.
Handel.
Handel, yep.
I've never even had a Handel before.
Yeah, I sold a Handel to a gentleman in Alabama a few months ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
I talked about this. Someone asked, about the chipped ice shade. What I'm referring to is this shade on the outside where it's actually like a rough material, where a lot of these art glass shades will be smoother. The reverse painted ones will be a smooth finish, and when they're rough like this, it's been referred to as like a chipped ice. And I can't remember which companies made those. I'm pretty sure that there's probably more than one company that did, and I'm going to say the wrong one if I just go off my hip, so I'm not going to say it off my hip. But anyways, all of these lamps are really cool. Now this one here is reverse painted, but it's a smooth shade. So you see the glass texture right here, how smooth that is, and that's a great reverse painted shade. And then this one right here, the whole texture of the glass literally feels like it was chipped out of ice, and that's I'm assuming how they got the name chipped ice. And somebody on here is going to have a better backstory than me on it. Anyways, guys, that's the wrap up for today's auction, and what we're getting ready to do now
Whatnot.
is we have a whatnot sale. Lucas wanted to do another whatnot tonight, so we're going to sell I don't know, for an hour or so on our whatnot
Something
channel.
like
If you're not following us on whatnot, jump on there, download the app, follow at Burner Brother Antiques. If you go to our website burners.com, you can click the link there, and I think you get like a credit or something from that link. I'm not sure how it works
Yeah, I think
exactly.
there's something like that. I'm not sure how.
But follow us, like, subscribe, guys. We appreciate you. Blessings, everybody out there. Hopefully you enjoyed today. This was auction day for us. We've been here
Since 8:30.
since 8:30 this morning, and now it's going on 9 o'clock. So we're at 12 hours plus, and we're going to keep at it for another hour or two.